Hello everyone, in this video I will walk you through one of the very important topics for the Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist exam, Falco. Falco is a tool which will intercept all the system calls when installed on a machine, and those system calls can be logged and can be actioned upon. So let's get started. So herein first I will install Falco. In the exam you may not be required, but in case you want to practice, you can follow these steps. I am running this on Ubuntu 20.04. So I'll install the GPG key and configure the apd apt repository and update the package list. So this I have to perform on the worker node. So I'll paste that. So that step is done, and next I will install the kernel headers. So kernel headers also is installed, and next is install Falco, because I added the repository already. So that is also done. Next I will so next thing is, once you install Falco, just remember do falco -- help, because that will give you all the options that you can use during the exam. So you don't have to memorize all the commands that is required, but if you just remember, like for example -r is for the rules file and -m is for number of seconds. So these two are the important ones. So if you just remember to do -help, it would be enough. And one more, and -- list, which I will anyway cover in this demo. So there is a -list, right? So -- list, and it will give you all the all the defined fields that you can, the format that is required to output or print those when you do the logging. So that I already mentioned -r and -m. Next I -- list, right? So if you do -- list, you can actually see, let me do that. Right, so during the exam they may ask you to output certain fields, so you can take a look here, but the important ones are, you can just do a grep event. The important ones are about event, process, user, and container. So if you just run it, you will see all the container information, container.id.name.image, same way for the user and same way for the process, and the first one is the event. So you can, if you want to come to specific field, just do -- list and do a grep. Okay, now for this scenario I will create a pod. I'll create a pod which will be running on my worker node, and it's trying to cat the etc shadow passwords file, which is a sensitive security operation. So somebody is trying to hack into the pod, and this pod is running an image of HTTPD, and I will create this pod, and this will be running continuously every 5 seconds. This operation will be performed. So it's a long running pod. So let me take this, and this step needs to be performed on the master node, because that's where my Kube API server is running. So I'll create that pod has been created. And next on the worker node, so that pod is running. Let's say exam already has some hacking pod or something. So on the worker node you may be required to create a rules file and run Falco and log the output, so something of that sort. So I'll create a rules file, and let me explain. So this file, there will be rule, description, condition, all those things. So this is saying container name Apache, which is my container name, and output is the important part, which I just mentioned. So herein I'm trying to log in event type, event date time, event time, container ID, container name, container image, user ID, username, process ID, process name. So this is my rules file. So and this file I'm creating on the worker node. So this file has been created, and now I want to run Falco for 30 seconds, and it's reading the Falco rules file which I just created and redirecting to a output to a log file. right? So the previous command has finished and it has run. It will automatically run exactly for 30 seconds and read the rules file and output to the log file which you have specified. And you can just confirm whether you see some data in the log file or not. So all the information is logged as specified in the YAML rules YAML file. Next, there is another variation. For example, like there's a Falco rules file. There are like two things actually here. Like you first run Falco for let's say 10 seconds and you see some log like hacker is trying to do something, and that is automatically getting triggered by the default rules.yaml file, and maybe they will ask you to modify that rule, so you can directly update the rules YAML file, or you can override in the rules.local.yaml file. This file will be empty in the beginning, and you have to modify. You have to copy the rule from rules.yaml to local.yaml, and then you run. Just to confirm, you can just run for 10 seconds whether you can see the new output or not, and if you are satisfied, then you can just run that for 30 seconds to a different log file and confirm. So this is the plan for the second variation, and I'll run it and it will become more clear. So first run it for 10 seconds. So you will see there is a rule which is already telling us that that sensitive file open for reading by non-trusted program, right? So this is somewhere in the rules.yaml file. So what I can do, I can just copy this. I copy up till here, Command C, so that is copied, and next I can open the YAML file and search for the thing which I just copied. So I come to just press and so that okay, it's only in the one place. So what I need to do is I need to modify this rule here or override in the YAML file. So I just copy this better. So I just using my mouse, I highlight the section which I want to copy. Command C. So this is copied, and then exit, and then you can just do local, and I will now add that rule. So I'll just give myself some space and Command V. So you can modify output as you want, but I'll just make a very minor update. For example, I'll just say hacker, and I'll delete this portion and save this file. So the rules local.yaml has overridden the original rule, and now what I need to do is just confirm whether my new rule has taken effect or not. So I just run for 5-10 seconds. So you can see the output has changed because I have overridden the original rule by hacker, right? So since I confirmed, I can just run it for let's say 30 seconds and log the output to some other log file. So the previous command ran successfully and it has logged the output. I can just confirm. So my change has successfully gone in, and that's all actually. This is just for your information. If Falco is running as a service, you can run this set of commands, but I have not enabled as a service. I have not enabled that service, so I just run it manually. But it doesn't hurt to, if you just want to test, you can just run all this and nothing would happen. And second thing is, you would have seen this syntax in YAML file. So just wanted to enforce here that this is just one line. If you see this angle bracket, right angle bracket, and underneath that If you have multiple lines, this will be treated as one line, as you would have seen in the here. You would see like this is all just one line. You can split it into multiple lines, but it will be outputted as one line only. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.